let's get into it. We're live. Cameras are rolling. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for downloads. This learntocode.exe. All right, we're gonna persevere through coding. Yesterday, my lovely GF, pictured here, said she likes coding. So I'm gonna try to harness some of that energy radiating off of her. Guess who's back? Yes, we are back. Let's just finish this GD script from zero thing, so that we can just move on to the next stuff. I've been getting like game dev YouTube in my algorithm, which is cool. Wave, say hi. You look scared. She says hello. Oh my gosh, there's a cat down here. All right, let's get into it. So let's see. I gotta turn display capture on. There we go. Alrighty. How are my levels? Everything? Yeah, everything's good. I watched just a clip from my stream yesterday after I finished streaming, and my levels actually sound really good. Like, the audio doesn't sound too off balance. I remember, like, when I was first getting started out, my EQs I was trying to have them all in the green, and that just means that stuff is very, 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 very quiet. Did I listen to the new Lip Critic? I did, and I really like it. We are playing with them. CPU Buddha is playing with them in like a week. Did I listen to the new Janaskis song? I think you're capping. Unless Johnny put out a new song and didn't tell any of us about it, which would be a very Johnny thing to do. Yeah, y'all are tripping. I was like, Johnny he would tell me if he was about to drop new music. Unless it's on like SoundCloud or something. Let me go here. Let me mute. Nope, there we go. April Fools. Yeah, you actually did get me, Zero Gek. You actually did get me. Alright, let's just freaking beast mode through this coding stuff. Alright, dictionaries, these are important. Last lesson we used an array to represent inventory. Arrays are like lists, right? With just an array of item names and amounts into a single dictionary. Alright, so this is more compartmentalization of things in the code. Oh, this is hilarious. This mix we're listening to, this is the visual. Look at this. Zero Get comes in here and spits the wackest bars anybody's ever heard, but I'm here for it. Saw us live in Orlando 2 times. What did I think of the city? So Orlando's a really interesting spot because before I was a touring musician, my only exposure to Orlando was Disney World, but Disney World is like its own self-contained like precinct in Orlando. Like when you go to Orlando to go to Disney World, you're like not even seeing Orlando, you're seeing Disney World. But Orlando's cool. We were there when we played there on the Machine Girl tour. That was my first time there. Right, was it that time? Yeah, that was my first time there as like a not Disney goer. And it was cool. We had some ramen. It was tasty. We played with this band. I think they're called Human. But the guitar player of that band is this guy, Johnny Hummus, who like rates hummuses. And I didn't realize that until we got there, and he walked in, I was like, oh my god, you're Johnny Hummus. And this guy, I mean, I think he has like a bigger online following, but at the time he had like maybe a couple thousand followers. He was like, how do you know that? I was like, I be online too much, man. I be on the weirdest like spheres of online. Like I be finding hummus reviewers. I'm not like doing other shit. How did you mean Jonathan? So that's not a sentence that works, but my guess is that you're asking how I met Johnny. Very odd, serendipitous event, I guess. Not even serendipitous. In college, I made a short film that I scored playing drums with a bunch of pedals. And I put it on my Bandcamp. This is the first thing I ever had on Bandcamp. And it's funny. Oh, this is awesome. No, I meant Underbite. Yeah, there we go. So, this is my Bandcamp. I made this. Which, if you want to know, it's just like 12 minutes of just like really loud, blown out drums, loops, like effects pedals. I released this on my Bandcamp without telling like anybody. It was more for me to see later if I ever wanted to come back to it or listen to it. And within like a week or two of me posting that, Johnny emailed that Bandcamp and was like, yo, this is tight. Can I like record you playing drums? Because he was going to a school for music recording at the time. What do I think of Houston? I love Houston. I'm from Houston. Houston is a cool spot. It's freaking, I mean, the driving is crazy. It's kind of smells bad and it rains a lot. But I mean, I'm from there, so it's got a spot in my heart. Yeah, I like Houston, even though it is a little bit crazy. I like it a little crazy. If we ever come to Orlando, you'll be there. Have we been to New Jersey before and I just missed it? I don't think we've actually played in New Jersey. Just let me think. No, whenever we're in the Northeast, if we're like there... Well, Asher, I do appreciate you coming out to shows. It means the world. It's my livelihood. What was I saying? No, we haven't been to New Jersey. Anytime we're in the Northeast and we're in like that range, we're usually just gonna play in New York City because we have a bunch of friends in New York City. But maybe we should go to New Jersey. If we go to New Jersey, could you bring like 150 people to the show, Zero Gek? Because if you can do that, then we'll go.
Oh,
Oh. You're so cute. My cat's being precious. You're beautiful. All right, Zero Gek. If you can get 150 people to show up to a show in New Jersey, then we'll make it happen. Who should we play with if we come to New Jersey? Who's big there? I have to pet my cat. Apply for TikTok live stream access today. Yeah, I won't be doing that. Yeah, I'd have to make a new TikTok just to stream on. I told TikTok that I was 0 years old and it thinks I'm a baby, so every time I log on to TikTok, it gives me, like, fucking Baby Shark and Coco Melon, and I don't know if y'all can tell I'm not a 0-year-old baby. I just didn't want China to have my personal information. If I come to Orlando, we could play with NSYNC. Okay, that would be so fire. And then you said... No one is big here, but it's your time to make it big. Maybe Lustig Puppy and Deli Girls. Well, those they live in New York, and I'll figure something out. I have friends that are from New Jersey and know Jersey people. Some of the Lip Critic dudes are Jerseyites. Is that how you say that? New Jerseyans? What's somebody from... You're from New Jersey. What do you... Are you a New Jerseyan? Are you New Jerseyan? New Jerseyite? New Jerseynian? I'll be right back. My cat earlier. New Jerseyans. Yeah, Navi is in Orlando, and we are good friends with Navi. We'll play with him whenever we're there. We're both, me and Johnny are both good friends with Navi. He's the homie. New Jerseyans. That's what I'm calling them, New Jerseyans. NSYNC and CPU Buddha mixtape or split. That would go so hard. All right, we gotta code. We're here to code. I'm super social. I drank a bunch of caffeine today. Navi, lane moment. Different Navi. Dictionary is a data structure that allows you to map pairs of values. In the pair, we call it first value as a key. We call the first value a key as we use it to access the second. Okay, we're getting into matrix stuff. In other words, a dictionary is a list of keys and each key points to a value. Navi, Legend of Zelda moment. Real. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to take a break and get more water in a sec. Dictionary list of keys, each key points to a value. So this is just like more variables with different names. To define a dictionary, use curly brackets. Colon separates each key and its value. A comma separates each key and its value pair. Dictionaries can hold any values. Dictionaries can map about any value to any other value. For example, we can use the name of an item as a key and the amount as the corresponding value. This makes dictionaries excellent for keeping track of a player's inventory. Healing Heart, comma 3, or colon 3, gems, comma, or gems, colon 5, sword, colon 1. You rematch the name, string. Yeah, so this is a string, but it's also the name. Oh, okay, so so we're making a dictionary that is called inventory. Dude, I'm actually starting to get it. It's working. It's working. Actually starting, it's coming together in the mind palace.
Chicken sandwich.
There we go. Here we matched the name to the amount, but a key could be a string, a number, or even a vector. Oh, you're getting crazy. Although we can have all these different keys, keep in mind that every key has to be unique. That means we couldn't have a dictionary like the following: shield, healing heart, sword, healing heart. Right. Duplicate key found in dictionary literally. In the above example, which key would cause an error? Healing heart, because there's 2 of them. We access the value of keys by writing the dictionary name with the key in between square brackets. How would you access an item? How would you access how many gems the player has? You said put the key in square brackets, Janascus style. We're gonna go variable item count equals inventory. We're looking for gems. That's its name here, gems, not gem. Changing values. We can also change values directly, which is useful in our case for adding or removing items from the player's inventory. Function, run, inventory, healing heart, equate to 1. Plus, and then equate to 1 or something like that. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna have my guy pick items up. Inventory, I see. Use a dictionary to create a player inventory and create a function to change the value of items. Creating an inventory using a dictionary. Okay, so the inventory is in curly brackets. Let's give some items. We use a dictionary for the player's inventory. We define the inventory variable and it contains no items yet. We give the player the following items by adding the correct keys and values to the dictionary. 3 healing hearts. Okay, so we're gonna go healing heart. And that's a string. And then we want to set equal to 3, right? And then we want to go gems. That's a string set equal to 9. And then we're going to go a sword called string. A string called sword. This should be right. Oh, fuck off. 3 healing heart. How is this wrong? Get this error when you wrote something that is syntactically invalid. I'll freaking syntactically invalidate you, bro. Do you really want me to do this? guy's getting up to no good. And the value's whole numbers. I don't think I need to put an equal sign, I think. I think that's what I did wrong here. Don't forget to add commas to separate each key and value pair. Okay, so I need a comma at the end, question mark? Okay, wait. Let's... The Mind Palace. It's a colon, not an equal sign. Right? Okay, and I don't need to put an underscore here.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Okay. I'm gonna change item counts in the player's inventory whenever the player picks up or uses an item. We've added add item function for you. Inventory dictionary should use the item name parameter as the key to access its values, as we should increase the value by amount. Tessus will use your add item function to increase the item count of healing heart, gems, and swords. Okay. Alright. Variable not in. Variable inventory. I'm on the right track. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. What's up? Username Jack Riggs Left Nutsack. What's up? How's it going? You believe this? You believe this? That's a crazy name. Yeah, I'm a bit different. I have a nut sack for each one of my nuts. And the person in chat right now is just... It's just one of them. Y'all crazy as hell. I love it though, y'all are funny. Okay, so maybe we don't need a variable. Just living, hanging in there, literally hanging in there. Okay, so we want to add item, right? Access value in the inventory dictionary by using inventory item name. What happens when I click on your channel activity? No fucking way. What? What? This is definitely just a throwaway account that somebody changes the name of. What the hell, bro? Y'all are crazy, man. Do I put var? I don't think this is right. I think I'm just kind of like, I got the first one. No. Do you want me to put item name plus? No, wait. It ain't that. Inventory. Show me. I was like kind of on the right track, but not. So this function. Okay, let's walk through it. This function adds items using the item name and the amount. And it must take this information from this dictionary, which is called inventory. And it calculates the output by item name. Oh, wait, I think I need to move the brackets over here. Right? No, I was wrong. This is a key for this dictionary. Okay, we're getting it. This is a key for this dictionary, and once this key, what we do with this key is add the amount, because we're adding an item. That makes sense. Part I was getting confused by yesterday was like, you want me to add stuff, but that's not in the code. That's where I get flustered. What's up, Lil? What's up, Scratcher? Like with the raise, you can move over. What's up? Come here. I gotta get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry, I had to get some water. Okay. With arrays, you can loop over dictionaries. You can loop over both their keys and their values. Let's see how it works. 2 examples. Displaying an inventory's content. Wow, there's like a surprising amount of delay between the YouTube and the Twitch stream, but whatever. It doesn't matter. That's what I need from... That's what I need a really long Ethernet cable. Four shots of vodka. Micro center. Long... 4 shots of vodka. Long Ethernet cable. Compressed air. Is there any other computer bits and bobs that you need? They sell those there. Display inventory content. Display the player's inventory. You need to know what it contains. You need the name and the amount of each object. From code, you can only achieve that by looping over the whole dictionary and processing key value pairs one by one. To get the list of keys in the dictionary, you can call its keys member function. For item name and inventory keys, print item name. Okay, so this is how we display on the screen these names, these strings that are written in the code. We print the item name and inventory. That makes sense. Something we do so much that you don't need to call the function. Instead, you can directly type the variable name in a for loop after the in keyword. Directly type the variable name. Okay, for item name and inventory, like that. The language understands that you implicitly want to loop over the dictionary's keys. Implicitly? Really, guys? You can get the values with the syntax dictionary key as you learned in the previous lesson. We can loop over the inventory keys, get the corresponding values, and display all that information in the user interface. Run. For item name and inventory variable, item count is equated to inventory item name. That makes sense. Print item name. Print item name plus a string that is just a colon. So this right here, man, that's confusing, but I see through all of the BS today. I have bullshit vision. I don't know what STR is. STR? Oh, it's okay. It wants you to print a string that is the item count, I think. Don't feel me now, bullshit vision. Instead of printing the key value pairs to the output console, we can code and call a dedicated function that displays items. Is this real? Hold on. Chat, we're 3 days away, or we're 3 followers away from 50, and once we get to 50, that means I can get Twitch affiliate. I just need chatters in my chat chatting it up. And I've been having, honestly, a lot of fun streaming this last week, making a game, quote unquote, learning code and doing some of the stuff that is making a game. I might just keep doing it. Asher, you are chatting it up right now. Asher, by the end of today's stream, you might have earned mod status. We'll see. Instead of printing the key value pairs to the output console, we can code and call a dedicated function that displays items in the user interface. Func run for item name and inventory variable, item count variable. For item name and inventory variable, item count equates to inventory item name, dictionary, and the key of the dictionary. Add item, item name, item count. We can also use a dictionary to map units to their position on a game board. That's how you typically code a board game, a grid-based RPG, or a tactical RPG. I see. While we focused on string keys so far, GDScript dictionaries accept any value type as a key, allowing you to map anything to anything. Yeah, that's pretty far. The only limitation is that every key must be unique. Robot, turtle, robot. That's going to cause an error, because robot. Or maybe not. This is just a string. You can repeat strings. You can't repeat keys. Using a for loop, you can use the key value pairs. Place units on the board at the start of the game. In the following practices, you will loop over dictionaries and process their content. Yeah, let's boogie. Okay, so we need to... The bottom of this is going to be a print thing. Use dictionary to represent players' inventory in this game. Dictionary keys are the name of items, and they map to the number of items the player owns. You need to loop over the dictionary and display the name and amount of every item in the unit. Call the display item function. It takes 2 arguments, item name and amount. Okay, so we need a for loop calling the dictionary, right? Yeah. Okay, so are we using a for loop here or am I tripping? For inventory in... What are you coding? I am just learning how to code in this language, which is GDScript, which is the language that Godot uses, which is the game engine that I will be making my game in. Where I'm almost done with this coding from zero course. I have like 2 more lessons, and then once I'm done with that, I'm probably gonna either hop into Godot and start coding or continue making pixel art, because I started doing that yesterday and it was super fun. But I might hop into Godot because I have some art done. I can start putting collision boxes on them and stuff like that. Might also generate a tile map or something. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Anyways, I'm coding a game. That's what I'm coding. Trying to. If you know anything about coding, please offer any insight. Wait, is it for item name and inventory? Is Godot the FOSS game engine? FOSS? I don't know what... Oh, is FOSS mean free and open source? Because if that's what that means, yeah, it's free. Godot is free. This that we're doing right now, this learning to code thing, is running in Godot. And I can, like, open Godot. And, I mean, this is, like, stuff that I was working on. Yeah, it's free. Yeah, it's pretty good. I have not worked in many game engines. This is my first game engine that I'm working in. I just know that, like, some have strengths over others and, you know, this and that. I know Unity is, like, out, basically, because they got a new CEO who's trying to, like, rip off everybody who's ever used it. And a lot of people are going from Unity to Godot, but they're not, they're very different. Yeah, okay, I did not know Cruelty Squad was made in Godot, but knowing that makes me really happy, because that game is so awesome. I got told about this engine from my friend James, who wants to make a game, and he was like, I want to make it in Godot, and I was like, I'm just going to start learning it, because I want to help. Turn this mix down a little bit. There. Yes, James Gorska. I don't think this is right, but let's see. Display item needs item type and its amount, so you need to get the amount using the item name as a key in the inventory variable. Okay, so I pushed insert on accident. I've done that before. Pardon me. We burp into the mic in this stream. We're kind of different here. For item name and inventory, display item name. Do I need to put square brackets around this? I'm pretty sure this is wrong, but I'm hopeful that it's not. Yeah, it's wrong. Hell yeah. Oh, I need a colon. And there's going to be something else wrong with it. Yeah. Indented block after 4. Too few arguments for display item call. Yeah. Expected at least 2. Display item. Do I put inventory item name? Item string amount. Okay. Display item. That's no. Parsing. Yeah. Error. Yeah. Ooh, okay, I was close. Okay, for item and inventory, we got a variable that is the amount equated to the inventory item. So, function run. For the amount of items in your inventory, display item for the amount of items in your inventory, a variable which is amount equating to inventory item display. So basically this loop says, for each of these values, display them until there are none left, right? I think. We have a dictionary named units. that maps the cell position on the grid to a unit to put there. Using a for loop and the place unit function, place every unit in the units dictionary at the desired position on the game board. Okay. Okay, so we have a dictionary named units, which is this. We know it's a dictionary because it has curly brackets. Curly brackets are always dictionaries. Using a for loop and the place unit function, place every unit in the units dictionary at the desired position on the game board. Okay, so function run. Give me some hints here, because there's going to be some lingo that you want me to use that I don't know that you want me to use. The dictionary keys are cell coordinates you can use to access the unit type from the units dictionary. Okay, so for the amount of, okay, let's think about it. For the cell coordinates, or like, can I name this anything? Or position in units? Cell coordinates? Access a unit's type. I need a colon here. Place unit. Okay, I was like, I know there's some command that I'm missing here, like place or like whatever, right? Place unit cell unit type. I don't think this is right, but it's not. Identifier cell coordinates isn't declared in the current scope. For cell coordinates? Because I just made up position. I think cell coordinates is like this, the way to say that. For cell coordinates and units, place unit, cell unit type. Creates a new unit matching the type parameter, places a desired cell position. Dictionary keys are cell coordinates you can use to access the unit type. Okay. Let's go back to the goals. Dictionary named units that maps a cell position on the grid to a unit to put there. Using a for loop and the place unit function, place every unit in the units dictionary at the desired position. Identifier cell isn't declared, so do I put vector 2 here? Bass vector. I was wrong. Let me hold on. Where's my lo-fi beats? I'm not even like a lo-fi beats type guy, but I think it's good stream music. Lo-fi. The Lo-Fi Cafe. It's funny because like there's one song in this, like it says no copyright lo-fi. There's one song in this playlist that has copyright, because I'll check my streams and it'll be like, there's a 3-minute span where some beat gets used that you don't have the rights to. And I'm like, okay, thanks for lying to me, YouTube. Okay, so I was like wrong. I was partially wrong, because, okay, I was on the right track, right? Because I had put place unit, cell unit type. And they were like, cell isn't declared. So for cell and units, I missed a variable declaration. Unit type equates to unit cell. For cell and units, variable unit type is the unit's cell. I kind of get it. But we're so close. We're so close to being done with this coding from zero course. We're just gonna push through the confusion. Ugh. Let's stand up. Let's get the blood pumping. Okay. Let me edit this a little. Oh my gosh. Let me zoom out a little bit. Give me a little extra room. There, something like that. Okay. Okay. In your code values have a particular type. You have already learned about several: whole numbers, decimals, strings, 2Ds, vectors, arrays, and dictionaries. Okay, so types. Computer uses a type of value to know which operations and functions you can use with them. As a result, it's essential to understand types. They are not fully compatible with one another, and misusing them will cause errors. You want to display the player's health in the interface. Your code tracks health as a whole number, a value of type int, short for integer. Oh my god, I just cracked my back. Oh. Okay, so that's why earlier it's, yeah, str is string. Computer wants text, it needs a value of type string. You can... Hold on. What is that word? Oh crap. Oh crap. What is concatenate? Chat, is this real? Have you ever heard of this word? Concatenate? What the hell? I thought this was a typo. Concatenate. You can link things together in a chain or series. Some words may be concatenated. Can I hear it?
Concatenate.
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 Concatenate. So nobody was saying this shit and then computers dropped and everybody was going crazy. Alright, you can concatenate two strings with the plus operator. Now they're teaching me syntax terms they never said, and we're like about to be done. You ain't never told me nothing about this syntax crap. So it looks like it works at first glance. Display health plus health, but it doesn't work. String and int in operator plus. Because I'm guessing you can't add values to type string and int because they're incompatible. Yeah, you can add value types that are the same, but you can't add different ones together. In that case, you need to convert the health number into a string. You can get the text representation of a value by calling the string function, short for string. Are you an absolute beginner to coding? I mean, basically, yeah. Basically, yeah. Thank you for tuning in, Infinite Login. I'm basically a beginner. I took one Python course in college, and it was not good. I had a teacher with a very, very thick accent who was really bad at teaching, and whenever we would come to her with questions about why our thing had errors, she would just kind of like look at us frustrated and then say the error message to us. And I was like, that doesn't really answer any of the questions we're having. So yeah, I'm basically like I took the only other code that I know is like HTML, and that's like pretty different to like this kind of stuff. That's like web design. Like I know my head, title, bodies. Okay, I know that, but I don't know my. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I know my head, title, bodies, but I don't know my func run, variable string, int. I have some computer knowledge just because like I have a computer and I, have modded games and, had to set file paths that are weird and this and that and the other, but I'm very new to this. That's why this is the 6th day of learning how to make a game. This is basically the 6th day of me actually trying to forcefully teach myself coding. If you have any insights to offer, please feel free to chime in, because I'll take anything. You can use this function whenever you want to turn some number or vector into text. Okay, so variable health, it equates to 100. Function run, display health, which is a text string, plus a string that is health. I see. Converting strings into numbers. Where are we? Here we are. Okay, this, like, don't get me wrong, this is good lo-fi hip-hop beats, whatever. I'm in a jungle and DMB mood today, I think. So we're gonna listen to this. Or should we do the low poly racing mix? Let's do low poly racing mix. Yeah, it's got pod racers on in the background. Yeah, that's fire. These are all from this guy Firewalker. Pretty tight. Converting strings into numbers. You can also convert strings into whole numbers or decimal numbers using respectively the int and float functions. These functions can convert what the player writes in a text field into a number. For example, the number of potions... Potion seller? The number of potions to sell at once in a shop. Variable player input equates to 10. Variable as whole number equates to integer player input. Some types are partially compatible. Most types are incompatible. For example, you can't directly add or multiply an array with a number. Yeah, because it's like a bunch of stuff. However, some types are partially compatible. For example, you can multiply or divide a vector by a number. Okay, that's a little weird. It sounds like it's supposed to be a little weird. It's possible because other developers define that operation for you under the hood. However, you cannot directly add or subtract a number to a vector. You'll get an error. That's why in earlier lessons you had to access the subvariables of position to add numbers to them. Get an error. That's why you had to access subvariables of position to add numbers to them. Take the following division, 3 divided by 2. What would you expect to get? 1 times 5? Yeah. Well, it's rounding it down. Yeah, the division of 2 whole numbers should result in a whole number, and when you divide decimal numbers, right? Instead, you'll get a decimal number as a result. That's why MFs be putting decimals on stuff. Yeah. Even if it's just a 0, adding a decimal place tells the computer we want decimal numbers. This shows you how mindful you need to be with the types, otherwise you will get unexpected results. It can get pretty serious. Number errors can lead to bugs like controls not working as intended, or charging the wrong price to players. My games are going to be free for a long time before I charge money for them. Understanding and mastering types is a key skill for developers. Programming beginners often struggle due to lack of understanding of types. Languages like GDScript hide the types from you by default. As a result, if you don't understand that some are incompatible, you can get stuck when facing type-related errors. You'll want to keep that in mind in your journey. When writing code, you'll need to understand everything that's happening. Let's practice some type conversions. Alright, this is some... Now we're getting into chemistry. Some stoichiometry right now. Okay, we want to display the player's energy in the user interface. Currently, our code has a type error. We're trying to display a whole number while the display energy function expects a string. Using the string function, clear the type error and make the energy amount displayed on the interface. You can't change the energy variable definition. Setting it to 80 will break the rest of the game's code. You must convert the value when calling display energy. Okay. Don't I just put string? It's not going to be that simple. It's not just equal sign string, right? No. Okay, I need a variable. Func run display health plus string health. Convert the value when calling. Is it energy? Energy plus, right? Damn it, I was close. Damn it, I was close. Okay, display energy as a string of energy. Because energy is an integer. It is crazy, just like in-game dev, the domino effect of like one mistake in a system that's used prevalently in the game can just like reverberate through all of the code and like completely just break everything. Like there's a one of the Fallout games has like a bug where if you have like certain perks and your stats are at your like skills are at very specific values, you can like create infinite money because you can sell items to people for more than they're worth and buy them for less than they're worth, so that you have like a small profit margin that you make off of them, basically just by like selling you 5 10mm bullets for 50, buying them for 45, selling them for 50, buying for 45. Anyways, in our game shops, we want to let the player type numbers to select the number of items they want to buy or sell. We need to know the number of items as an integer, but the computer reads the player's input as a string. Yeah, Fallout be having exploits. Oh my gosh, longest beard hair ever. You can see her. Right there. There she goes. She's hiding behind the mic. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, the amount of exploits Fallout has. I know that, or maybe it's in Fallout 1 that you do that. Where you can, like, if you have a high enough barter or, like, charisma or something, you can make infinite money. Or they, like, didn't code it, right? So that when you buy something, the game doesn't actually take the caps out of your inventory. So you can just, like, buy all of somebody's stuff for nothing, for, like, free. I don't know. Those games are janky. Man, my cat's better, dude. I haven't. Bad. Oh. Chat, my cat scratched my back. Keep your shirt on. I'll be right back. I gotta go take a look at this because my back just freaking hurts. Okay, just never mind. I'm right here. Hurting less and less, but there are still just little tiny paw prints in my back. then we're gonna make some like pixel art, or maybe like make a song for the game or something. Okay, so number of items is an integer, but the computer reads the player's input as a string. Your task is to convert the player's input into numbers for the code's shop to work. Using the integer function, convert the player's input into a whole number and store the result in the item count variable. Okay, so we need a variable called item count. Item query. What I need to do is, most of my stuff that I use to make songs is on my laptop, and I need to just like basically put it in my Dropbox or somehow I think I could just get my iCloud on my computer and pull all that stuff and put it on my desktop version of Ableton, or my PC version rather. Variable item count equates to an integer. By selected item, player input equates to get player input. Get player input. Int? I'm doing this wrong. 100% wrong for sure. Item count is in int. Okay, that's right. What happens if I just... Oh, item count's already declared. Duh. Okay, then I don't want to look at the solution anymore and start to understand it. I want to try to figure this out. Okay, so item count is declared. We just need item count converted into an integer, right? Item count. Oh. Item count equates to player input integer, right? Fuck off. I know I'm not right, okay? But look at that. Item count equates to player input integer. It's supposed to be item count equates to integer of player input. Int player input. By default, GDScript is what we call a dynamically typed language. That means that you can just write variables, assign them a value with a number, and assign them another value with a different type. So func run variable equals health 100. Health also equates to a string in print health. Oh, so we're basically... I thought this didn't work. Does and doesn't work, to be honest. Health is 100. Health is also some text. Print health. Yeah, this causes problems. Cell size, decimal number, or 2D vector. Games use grids all the time, be it for grid-based gameplay or to make algorithms faster. When working with grids, you need to convert grid coordinates into positions in the game world all the time. Grid coordinates into positions. To do so, give each cell a size in pixels. You'll likely pick one of two types for that, float or vector 2, because pixel positions on the screen use vector 2 coordinates. Either of those two values would be fine. Variable of cell size equates to 50. Variable of cell size also equates to vector 2 50-50. Using a vector 2 could simplify some calculations. For example, when converting grid coordinates to game world coordinates, variable cell size equates to vector 2 50-50 func. Grid to world. Okay, so this is a function to convert the grid that everything is on to a world position, I guess. Grid to world cell. Return cell. Cell times cell size plus cell size divided by 2. Yeah, this is the fucking algorithm that they had me learn earlier. In this example, because both cell and cell size are vector 2 values, we can add them. However, if cell size is a float, we will get a type error. I don't know what float is, but I believe you. Variable cell size equates to 50 func grid to world cell size cell 2 func grid to world vector 2. Okay, so this is a float and this is a vector, and that's the error. Due to dynamic typing, we won't get any error right away. We'll only get the error when calling grid to world vector 2 on 1. That's a big problem. Yeah, of course it is. If you say so. Because we're learning, we only have small code examples in this course, but your game's code will get long and split into many files. When coding, you often forget about the code you wrote several weeks ago. Several weeks, bro. Several weeks. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time. With a lot of code, you can take hours of play before players trigger a type error in your code. Using type hints. Fortunately, GDScript has optional type hints. Type hints let the computer know the value type you want for variables and report errors before running the code. To specify the type a variable can accept, you can write a colon and a type after the name when defining a new variable. Variable name, colon, type, equates to value. You can tell the computer you want cell size only to accept vector 2 values like so. Variable cell size, the type, which equates to this value. I see. If you try to place the cell size with the value of another type later, the computer will not let you. Cell size 50, parser error. GDScript comes with a feature called type inference. In many cases, but not all, the computer can figure out the type of a variable for you. To do so, you write the colon equate without the type. The computer will set the type using the value after the equal sign. We can make cell size a variable of type vector 2 like so. Variable cell size, colon equate vector 2. Okay, so this is shorthand for this. It's literally just removing this and saying whatever unit this is in, or whatever type this is, cell size will always be in that. This takes little typing, yet you get the benefits of using type hints, like the computer reporting errors better and faster. Why bother to add hints? When you give the language hints like that, it will prevent major type errors. When you work in Godot, you will see that the computer can report issues as you write the code. It makes the benefit even greater. Type hints can also help improve the readability of your code. It can help to put more information directly in the code. As we saw, types are essential when coding, and when using type hints, the computer will add them to the engine's built-in code documentation system. There's an incredible third benefit. By using type hints, you will learn types much faster. It's excellent for learning. In the following practice, you will write the correct type hints to make the code error-free. Okay, we can do this. Our variables get the correct values, but not the right hints. Using your type foo, you're hilarious. Using your type foo, add the correct type names in the variable definitions. You need to write the type name between the colon and the equal sign. You cannot use type interference. You cannot use type inference in this practice. You need to write the type name in full. Okay. Variable vector. string. Variable text int. Hello world. Wait, what? Oh. You just want me to fix all this. Float? Or integer? Integers are... whole number. Decimal? Wait. Right? I get it. It's like the computer doesn't, it needs the most precise information possible. This was wrong because there was no capital S. And this was float. I was right. Even though they didn't talk about float at all. It is the other way around in this practice. The type hints are fine, but the values are not. Your task is to fix the values after the equal sign so they match the type hint. Okay, so we're just doing it the other way around. So we need an integer here. Oh, shit. Okay, so we need a whole number. We need a string here. We need a vector 2 here. We need a float here. Just 3.14159. All right, we did it. I am kind of tempted to get this. It's in early access. Oh, shh. I gotta do something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. There's 7 of us here now. Tight. Okay, so we just finished this course from zero thingy, and now they want me to give them $200 to continue using their stuff. After much financial deliberation, as in I asked my girlfriend whether or not I should do this, and she said no. I'm not going to be paying for this or doing this. It's like, oh, you can learn online if you slower, or you can like give us a bunch of money and then hopefully be motivated enough after giving us $200. Tough nuts, bro. Okay, I'm not doing that. Exactly, I can find all this shit for free. Also, there's like, I mean, I could buy like the course that teaches this specific type of game. Like, I'm trying to make 2D shit. And there is one that's just 2D. And it's like cheaper. Like, let me see. Godot 4 courses. Here, I'll pop this out. Learn Game Dev Zero with Godot 4, 100, whatever. Great Godot 4 starter kit, $200. Ridiculous. 2D, 3D Node Essentials, 2D, 3D. What if I just want 2D? $84, bro. And I mean, get your bag. Like, this guy definitely put in a shitload of time, and it's probably worth this much money. But I'm just like I'm just noodling, okay? I'm just learning. I will say though, I think we need a reward for Warhammer Skulls Festival of Video Games. What is this? Oh, these are just Warhammer games. Is this game good? Oh yeah, this is on my wish list, isn't it? Ooh, this has a cool like art style. I like the, what is that? It's like almost pixel. This is DLC for Bolt Gun. And this game is 35% off. This is like, what type of game is this? Do I play Warhammer Rackle? What is Rackle? And I, like many of my close friends, play Warhammer. This is like a top-down tactical game. See, that's what was always like the lore and like all this shit is so sick. Like, it's so badass. But the games, like, they're always like tactical games because that's how you play the actual game. It's like it's a tabletop like tactics war game. And like, I don't know if, like, I get it. It's supposed to be 40,000 years in the future. There's gigantic intergalactic wars, like millions of units fighting each other at a time, armies fighting each other. But like, I want like the super like concentrated focus version of that, where you're playing as like one Marine shooting people in the face, which I think is a game. One thing that, okay, this is very positive. All of these are, I'm being a bit of a dickhead, but all of these are like, we got 4 out of 10, or 4 out of 5. We got 8 out of 10. I'm like, just lie. Just say it's a 10 out of 10. Oh, there's like little unclean ones here. I might cop this. Yeah, it's sprites and pixels, and it's on sale. What is this one? Space Marine? Is this the same thing? Is this? Please tell me this is first person. Is there gameplay? Is it third person? It's third person. my god, Sega's Ultimate Warhammer 40,000 collection. What? What? Bro, what? Oh, okay, so this is like all DLC. Dawn of War, Dawn of War, Dawn of War, Dawn of War, Necron Overlord. Yeah, these are like DLC packs, and these are, what are these? This is like a tactics game, I'm guessing. This is weird as hell. How is, dude, show me gameplay? There is no gameplay? Dawn of War. Am I about to spend $37 on this thing just because it's 80% off and it's usually $200? Even though it doesn't have the one game of all of these that I want to actually play? No, I'm not gonna do that. But I could get both of these. Yeah, I mean, I might as well, right? Y'all fuck with Warhammer? All my friends who like Warhammer know that I get really tired of them talking about Warhammer just because they talk about it a lot. But I want to draw the distinction that I do like Warhammer. I just think that there are other things that you can talk about. Mullet Mad Jack. This game was crazy. Trepang 2. Ultra 2. This shit looks crazy as hell. It's like Cruelty Squad almost, with like higher fidelity. Crazy shit going on here. Is this on my... Oh, it's early access, yeah. Not recommended? What game is this that you're complaining about? This game? Why is this guy... What are you complaining about? Gave me a lot of motion sickness. Review bomb. FPS. Am I gonna buy this? I'm gonna play a game instead of sitting here debating about whether or not I'm gonna play a game. Buy a game, rather. Alright, let's run up a quick Balatro. Oh, wait. No, wait. Y'all fuck with Warhammer? Oh, my stream disconnected again, bro! Is my shit all fucked up? Pardon my language. Oh my god, bro. Do I have... Wah. Wah. Did my shit... Yeah.